Oh yeah, that's WWE Elite Series 120. In this video, we're reviewing 2 of the figures.
Bretto live on YouTube.
Yo, what's good guys? Bretto back with another video, and today we are going to be reviewing 2 figures out of WWE Elite Series 120. There's the entire set. We picked them all up from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com using discount code LIVE at checkout to save 10%. So if by the end of the video you're interested in any of the figures that you see, feel free to pick them up from Ringside Collectibles using code LIVE. I did film a full unboxing in a short style very recently on the channel, but for the people that missed it, here's the entire set. We got the Defiant 1 LA Knight. I'll let you guys do the rest at home. This is Joe Gacy, a part of the Wyatt 6 here. This is one of the figures that we're going to be reviewing in this video. I cannot wait for this one. We got this one right here. My current girlfriend, Lola Vice. We're not going to be reviewing her, but this will be reviewed in part 2. Finally, a good suited Cody Rhodes. The last suited Cody Rhodes that Mattel did was so small. I can't wait to do a comparison with it, but this is going to be in part 2. And the second figure we're going to be reviewing in this video, it's going to be the Tribal Thief. Oh, this isn't Bronson Reed, it's Roman Reigns, the OTC, when he returned at SummerSlam 2024 to confront Temu Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa. Let's take him to the ring. Let's get some crazy comparisons. Have a look at the detail. Are these figures trash? Are they worth picking up? Let's have a look. Alright, we're going to start off with the Tribal Chief. About halfway through the video, we're going to have a look at Joe Gacy. I cannot wait for that figure. First time in the line for him. But here is a man that we've seen multiple times in the line. They should put it on the packaging. Multiple times in the line. The OTC, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. But I ain't complaining. I never complain. When we get a Roman Reigns, it's always awesome. Brand new OTC t-shirt, sweatshirt, which I'm very curious about. 2 red gauntlets. This is a fire Roman Reigns. We're going to have a look at the differences before we do. Here's the packaging. You got a picture of the magnificent one, the Tribal Chief, on the front and the side of the packaging. Series 120, Roman Reigns WWE logo, certified authentic patch on the side. On the back, we're going to get a couple of Roman Reigns' stats going down the packaging. Here he is, returning with the OTC sweatshirt. Attire, once again, is based off of SummerSlam 2024. Here are the rest of the people out of the series. The chase is going to be Cody Rhodes. He's going to be wearing a pink suit. And then this collector's edition John Cena. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's going to be exclusive to Target. Could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on it. But that's the Brussels, Belgium gear, and I want it super bad. There's the rest of the people. And without further ado, let's get the OTC Roman Reigns out of the box. Here's our OTC, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. As promised, let's have a look at the accessories, the detail, do some gnarly comparisons, and see if we need to add yet again another Roman Reigns action figure to our collection. So here's all the different accessories we're going to be seeing with Roman Reigns. The one that's definitely going to have the most attention is going to be the OTC sweatshirt slash t-shirt here. This has got a nice logo on the front where it does say Original Tribal Chief with the RR logo. I love how it's dripping. And yeah, it is like a sweatshirt design, but it is a t-shirt. How cool is that? So you're going to have the hood. It is that elastic material, so there's no Velcro on the back. You're going to slip it over the head. I recommend removing Roman Reigns' head before you slide this on. And it looks really nice on the action figure. I like it a lot. We do have a wide variety of interchangeable hands here, starting off first with the microphone holding hands. Loving the vein detail there. And then we also do have the molded on padding on the gauntlet glove, which is really clean. See how it raises there? It's pretty nice. Going to be seeing similar detail here with the pointing interchangeable hands, or in this case, these are going to be throwing our wands to the sky. And topping it off with the fisted interchangeable hands. Same thing with the padding and the vein detail. We're going to be delivering some wicked Superman punches with these, no doubt about it, especially on Solo Sikoa and probably Seth Rollins. Solid accessories here with this Roman Reigns, but I am kind of surprised we didn't see an Ula Fala. Alright, let's be real. This Roman Reigns is going to be very similar to pretty much every other Roman Reigns in your collection, but for me, personally, the first thing I'm going to notice is the double-sided red gauntlets. Now, I believe he wore 2 red gauntlets at Bad Blood. If I'm wrong on that, please correct me in the comment section down below. Maybe give ChatGPT an ask, but I'm almost positive he wore these at Bad Blood. But before we get there, let's start at the top. I always like start at the top, working down the action figure. So for the top, he is going to be sporting this really nice Roman Reigns head scan, man. I remember the first time they popped this on an Elite. I adored this head scan, and certain people did not like it, but I think it looks exactly like Roman Reigns. Got the nice clean cut cut beard, shaved sides of the head, a smug look. It looks just like Roman. Really, really nice range of motion here too. Like literally, it's a full ball socket pin and it literally moves side to side. Very, very nice. As far as the torso, he's going to be rocking a Jack Triple H torso, which works fine for an Elite Roman Reigns. I ain't complaining. I feel like it works pretty well. Gonna have the Roman Reigns tattoo. Nothing too special. Nothing too crazy new over here. Some factory airs there on his back, but obviously nothing too insanely noticeable. But I do like the tattoo a lot. It's always a big eyesore when it comes to Roman Reigns figures. It goes all the way down the arm. Here is a look at the right gauntlet with nice little white outlining there on the shadow effect of Roman Reigns doing the Superman punch. Very, very cool. And then on this side, once again, it is going to be red. Both sides are red. Some nice black pinstriping on this. Some cool arrows to mimic the Superman punch. Double jointed pinless arms. And when we move down, we're basically just going to have the shield op Roman Reigns pants, which we've seen plenty of times before. These are going to be the pinless version, so they are the newest version. And then these boots are also going to have the updated ankle pivot design with the little turn at the top. The first comparison up on deck, we got a couple other Tribal Chief versions of Roman Reigns. A couple promo looks with some shirts and a couple wrestling looks. Roman Reigns, before he was the Tribal Chief, he was the big dog. So we got a couple versions of the big dog RR vest Roman Reigns. Over here, we got another one. I believe this is a United States Championship version of Roman in the blue. And this is actually an OG Shield Roman Reigns. That might have been the first ever Roman Reigns Elite. Over here, we got the Temu Tribal Chief, and this is the real Tribal Chief. If you guys aren't familiar with the Temu Tribal Chief, that's going to be Solo Sikoa. There he is in wrestling attire and promo attire. And then over here, I decided to grab Seth Scumbag Rollins, and this is Sami Uso, the new United States Champion on the end. And finally, we got the former wise man turned oracle, Paul Heyman, and to Roman's left, we got the best in the frickin' world, CM Punk. Alright, now should these wonderful Bretto Live fans be adding this Roman Reigns action figure to their collection, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. You're pretty much just paying for the OTC sweatshirt. Now, yeah, it's a cool-ass sweatshirt, man. No doubt about it. OTC. I love the figure's head scan. All the details really cool, but you can't tell me you don't have a Tribal Chief Roman Reigns action figure in your collection that doesn't look pretty much exactly like this, minus the OTC jacket. It's pretty much the same as all the other Roman Reigns we've seen, but low-key, that OTC sweatshirt definitely makes this figure pop. It's definitely going to make your shelf complete with the OTC logo. I'll leave it up to you guys whether you pick it up or not, but overall, it's not a bad Roman at all. Next up, we're going to be jumping into Joe Gacy, and being 100% honest with you, I already opened this action figure. I had to use it for my Clash in Paris review. Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy, the current WWE Tag Team Champions, defended successfully up against the Street Profits, so I wanted to crack them out of the box and feature them in the review. Popped them back in the box, and now he's in this review. This figure is first time in the line for Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy's so underrated, bro. Such a great member of the Wyatt Six. His look, his character just 100% fits the group, bro. Like, they couldn't have picked a better guy to join that group. So here's Joe Gacy's packaging. He looks like Huskus the Pig on the side. I think that's what they were going for. On this side, it's going to let us know that it's the first time in the line for Joe Gacy. Got a couple of his stats going down on an angle over there. There he is soaring through the air, and there's a little bit about Joe Gacy and the Wyatt Six, and once again, the rest of the people out of the series. So what do you say we crack open? Oh wait, I already did. This is his face. 2 cloth goods with Joe Gacy. Let's go. All right, starting off with the main shirt here for Joe Gacy. There's not going to be any logos on it, but we are going to have that nice elastic design. Same thing as Roman Reigns. So there's going to be no Velcro on the back. You just slip it right over the head and the arms, and there's Joe Gacy's shirt. Mine in particular, the stitching is starting to come off just a little bit over there, so I'm probably going to have to, you know, stitch that up just a little bit, or I'll probably just ask my mother to. She's better at that than me. And then our second cloth good, sort of going to be like a Brock Lesnar style of flannel. You know, throw it over the red shirt. This red shirt's more of just like a wrestling shirt because Joe Gacy tends to wrestle in a shirt. It's a nice little flannel here. Definitely going to be versatile. You could use this for literally anybody else in your collection. If you want them to have a blue flannel, there you go. This doesn't only have to be for Joe Gacy. The mask is definitely the eyesore here. When the Dexter Lumis came out with that crow dead bone mask, I was so excited to see the Huskus the Pig mask here for Joe Gacy, and here it is. It's like a bionic nuclear like pig mask with the little like respirator there, the eyes, the stitching. looking. It fits really well on the Joe Gacy. Super duper easy to put on. You just slide it right over the head. It's not gonna fall off. You don't gotta worry about that. It's a nice tight fit. It's so freaking cool, bro. Like, that is menacing. Tilting the head back and forth. Come on, that is sick. We also do get a set of interchangeable hands that he could hold the WWE Tag Team Championships. These do have the vein detail and some thumb tape there. And topping it off with the fisted hands. Same thing with the thumb tape and the vein detail. I mentioned earlier, Joe Gacy doesn't normally wrestle without a shirt, so I'm gonna start off with the torso here. Let's knock that out. Don't mind that little paint flaw there. I'm gonna have to rub that off with some nail polish remover. But here's the torso. Pretty basic looking torso here. No tattoos on the torso in particular. So what I'm gonna do is pop this shirt on now. And boom, there you go. The shirt definitely is gonna make the figure look more like Joe Gacy. Speaking of looking like Joe Gacy, I am a huge fan of this head scan here for him. He looks menacing. I love like the dark eyeshadow around his eyes and the smile, really cool. I kind of already showed it, but you could tilt the head side to side, making it look even more creepy. I'm really getting Bray Wyatt head scan vibes from this man, really. Big beard, long hair going all the way around. There's the maroon shirt on the figure. No tattoos here on the left arm, but we do have the double jointed feature there, pinless. This is where the tattoos get pretty freaking gnarly here for Gacy. Bunch of pink and green designs going throughout the arm there. When we move down to the pants, it's going to be a strict just silver pinstriping design going all the way down pretty much to the knees. Great leg articulation down here. I don't know if I mentioned with Roman Reigns. Also great leg articulation on him, but both figures 100% on ball joints. Pinless knees with those silver pinstripes goes all the way through it. At the shin and calf region here, he does have another tattoo, which I actually did not know about, so great attention to detail, Mattel. It's going to be right on his calf there, right above the boot. Similar boots to the Tribal Chief, but just a little different there. We do have the same type of ankle pivot, fully black. Prepare yourself, because these comparisons are about to be sick. We have both Ultimate Edition versions of The Fiend Bray Wyatt, this being the newer of the two, and this being the first one with the Fiend Championship. Dude, I forgot how cool those were. At one time, these were actually my favorite figures ever. These are going to be the Bludgeon Brothers, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. That just reminds me of SmackDown Live. Couple SmackDown current teams over here. We got the Street Profits in that amazing gear, and over here we have one member from DIY, Tommaso Ciampa, and Fraxium. That is Axiom. One more time with Bray Wyatt, we got the Firefly Funhouse Bray. That's the Ringside Collectibles exclusive, and then this is the Elite 77 Fiend. And the most important comparison of them all, in my opinion, we got the new Elite Dexter Lumis standing next to the new Elite Joe Gacy. I cannot wait to get the Austin Theory to get another one of those WWE Tag Team Championships. I can throw it on Joe Gacy and complete our current Tag Team Champions. Also, there is going to be a Wyatt 6 3-pack coming soon to complete the entire Wyatt 6. That includes Uncle Howdy, Nikki Cross, and Eric Rowan. Going to be the complete Wyatt 6 very, very soon, but dang, what a nice little like sneak peek of what's to come. A complete Wyatt 6. These are so freaking cool next to each other. Yeah, this figure absolutely kicks butt, dude. This Joe Gacy is awesome. The two cloth goods, the mask, the head scan, the detail, the part choice. I love everything about it. Tag Team Championship being added definitely adds a nice touch to the figure. If you're a WWE Elite collector, if you like collecting current superstars, Joe Gacy is definitely a must. This figure is dope, man. I'm such a huge fan of this. If you guys enjoyed the review on Roman Reigns and Joe Gacy, let me know by smashing a like on the video, and please stay tuned for part 2 of WWE Elite Series 120. LA Knight, Lola Vice, and Cody Rhodes still gotta breathe. We gotta cut them out of their box. That video is coming soon to the Bretto Live YouTube channel. Subscribe so you don't miss it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review video. Bretto Live is saying,